Flossing is one of those things that none of us really enjoy. It's one of those jobs you kind of have to do to maintain the health of your teeth and gums. And there's a lot of talk as to whether flossing does indeed have any long-term benefits. But most dental professionals would still suggest that you should floss to protect your teeth and gums and ensure ongoing good oral health. We've been testing this, the Philips Sonicare AirFloss, an innovative way that could help you change the way that you floss your teeth with more ease and make the whole process more enjoyable. We've been testing this for a few weeks, so I'm here to give you my thoughts, feedback and opinion on this electric flosser. So this Sonicare AirFloss is a little bit different to your traditional string floss. This uses a mixture of water and air, and it projects it at speed in between your teeth and gums and does the same job essentially as a normal piece of string floss, but rather than fiddling into the back of your teeth and in between the gaps, you simply place the tip of this nozzle in between your teeth and gums, press the trigger and away you go. So it's quite a big unit overall. It's bigger than an electric toothbrush. But actually when you consider it, although on first impressions it's quite big, it's okay to hold in the hand. It's not too big. There's some grips up here around the top part of it, but it's a little bit bulbous. It'd be nice if it's skinnier, but then it's got an internal battery, it's got a water tank, and it's got to have the internal parts to allow this to take the water stored in this compartment and push it out through the nozzle. So we've got a green power button here on the flosser that has an LED notification light that comes on to show you the battery status. There's a battery in here that will give you up to 2 weeks of use from this flosser, and this battery status icon will flash yellow when the power is low. It charges via a standard sort of charging stand that comes provided in the box. It can take 24 hours to charge this up. So the battery's all built into the lower half of the unit, and it's at the top half of the unit where we have the little reservoir. It's got a little cap on the front here that you can probably see, and that's where you fill it up with either water or mouthwash. The choice is yours. And that little reservoir will last you for up to 2 flosses normally. You've got the grip running around the top part of the flosser here, and then you've got the trigger button on the top. And when the flosser is powered on, you can press this once to send a jet of water and mixture of air out through the tip here, and it pushes in at high pressure into your mouth, or you can press and hold for a continuous burst. There's a gap in between each burst, just enough for you to move it in between your teeth, and on that autonomous mode where you press and hold, you can floss your teeth in as little as 30 seconds, and it's really easy. The nozzle on here is interchangeable. It does actually pull off. This lasts for 6 months as opposed to 3 months with a normal toothbrush head, so it lasts a little bit longer. Now the RRP of this is some £80, but typically you're going to find it for about 55 to 60. There is a pro version of this flosser which has an RRP of 100, but you can typically pick it up for about £80. The primary difference between the two, there's a little bit of size and design differences, but the Pro has a different burst mode. So rather than just one burst, you can have it do 1, 2 or 3 bursts, as well as the continuous mode as well. I've been really impressed with this. I didn't think that I was going to like it as much as I did, and although it's expensive, working out around about 7p per day to use over a 3-year period, it transforms the way you floss your teeth. I really like the Wisdom interdental flosser that I use on a daily basis, but this is super easy. Now you may wish to use this as part of a brushing routine and still use floss to get to some places if you psychologically feel that the floss is going to get in between, but I've been really surprised at how this gadget has changed the way I floss, how I see it, and it's a really enjoyable experience. It's easy. The only real downside, apart from the cost of the actual unit, is the fact that this reservoir only holds enough for 2 flosses, and it's a little bit fiddly to fill up when you've got to get the cap open like that, get it under the tap and put water or mouthwash in, but I'm being a little bit picky. So this is quite an interesting one to look at. That's my thoughts and opinions on it. There's a full written review over at electricteeth.co.uk. Until next time, thanks for watching.